welcome back to another video. It's me again, Anushka. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe, subscribe so you don't miss a video, and also hit the bell notification button so you don't miss a video, as soon as I post a video. So I did promise in my previous video that I'll give a post notification shout out to one of you guys. That I'm doing, we'll be going to #BeautyBlast. Thank you so much, Hun, for commenting and watching my videos, and you are always there as soon as I post, and I see you, okay? So thank you so much. If you guys want to have a post notification shout out, then all you have to do is make sure to press that bell button and just comment below that you have done so. So onto the video, I'm going to be testing out Revolution Pro makeup. They recently came out with a bunch of makeup, like a full range. It's part of Makeup Revolution, like the Makeup Revolution group or the Revolution Beauty group. They've changed it. It's no longer Tam Beauty, it's Revolution Beauty. I feel like it's really good for like makeup artists, but they have really cool products if you're just an everyday makeup user. I just tested out a bunch of their makeup. I just put it on and I will be testing it out through the day, and we'll be coming back later on to see how it stays. So yeah, it was really fun. I really want you guys to see how the makeup like applied and what my thoughts are on it. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing how all these products work, then just keep on watching. We're going to first start off with brows like always, and I'm going to use a Revolution Pro eyebrow cushion, and it's in the shade dark brown, and I think it's an alright shade. This is what it looks like. And you open it up, put this out, and it's literally like a cushion. You guys see that? It's so cool. Oh, and there's a mirror. That's so convenient. I've got my little brush here, which has a spoolie, which is really important when I do my brows. I need a spoolie. I'm just pushing it in. That's what the shade dark brown looks like. It seems to be the right shade for me, so let's see. That's not looking too bad. And this is applying really well, like really well. I'm actually really surprised right now. Like, it's not drying too quick, but when it dries, it looks like it stays on pretty well. I just want to make the arc a little bit higher. Look at the difference though. That is beautiful. I love this. So far this is a 10 out of 10 for me. That looks so good, guys. I should actually purchase another brow product because this one sounds really cool. So it's called the Revolution Pro Microblading Effect Brow Pencil. So it's just a normal brow pencil, but the microblading effect sounds really cool to me. So I got the shade Ebony. This again was super affordable. I think it was like around £4 or something like that. Oh no, it looks too red. But it's super precise. So that's Ebony. It's super red in my opinion. Look at that. I won't be able to use that. I probably should have gotten dark brown in the pencil. I'm super disappointed by that, but that's way too red for me. So I'm just gonna continue with the brow cushion because I'm actually quite happy with that. So now I'm gonna use this full cover concealer by Revolution Pro, obviously. It's in the shade C12. I'm really excited to try these, but I'm gonna use this to cover my brow. It's definitely a thick consistency. Looks like that. So I'm just using this to just clean up my brow. This makes such a difference. Don't know how this would work under the brows because it looks pretty dewy to me. I mean, under the eyes. When I edit my videos and I look back at what I say, I don't realise that I'm saying the completely wrong thing. It's so weird. That's what the brows look like. That's a big thumbs up for me. Just gonna pop some brow gel quickly. This is not a Revolution Pro. I don't think... Actually, they do have brow gel, but I didn't get it. This is definitely not full face because I haven't got a full face of their product. They also sent me an eye primer. It looks very neutral and pinky, but we're gonna try it. They did also send me magnetic, but that is very like, it's kind of shimmery. I feel like if you're lighter than me, this color could work, but looking a little. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. It thins out a lot when you try to blend it. I'm trying to soften it. And it's like not really covering the darkness on my eyes. It's just going ashy as hell. I mean, it has a slight tackiness to it though. I'm just gonna leave it like that for now, but I don't know, I'm not too sure about it. I'm not liking that one. So next I have the eyeshadow palette. This is the Supreme eyeshadow in Allure. Now I'm going to set the eye base with this colour first. There is a lot of fallout, kickback in the eyeshadow itself. I'm going to try and use this shade as a transition. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but a lot of fallout. Like, look at my mirror. Guys, look at my mirror. It's not doing much for me. The shade. You can slightly see it, which makes a good transition colour, I guess. Okay, so now we're going to take this rich brown colour and see how that works. Damn. There's a lot of fallout, almost close to the Anastasia subculture. But I'm actually pretty surprised at the pigment of this shade. Okay, I've never seen like an eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution or Revolution Pro work this good on my skin tone. Like a brown that shows up this much. Just blending the edges. That's a pretty colour. Okay, so I really want to try this cool like lilac. I don't know, it's got even some blue reflex in it. I don't know, it's so cool. Look at that. It is a tad bit chunky, but I'm not bothered by it. It's quite pigmented still. Definitely like chunks falling on my face. That is definitely a really pretty shade. The only downfall of it for me is the chunks falling everywhere. Okay, so I also got this really cool like glitter kit. It's the Glisten Hair pressed glitter kit, I guess. It says best applied with fingertips over a base. I think I'm gonna go with the light pink shade because it just goes with the look. Okay, so this is the shade right here. That's so beautiful, isn't it? You definitely have to put some pressure to it. I think I'm going to take some of the base that we took earlier on, put some on my hand and then just mix it in with that. There's definitely something holding the glitter together. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It definitely seems to be sticking though. So I didn't really use much of the base. And it's not messy, like there's no fallout. There's definitely something holding the glitter together. I guess obviously you need that to have it stay in a pan, I guess. So that's what the eyes are looking like so far. I want to take some of the black here and kind of blend it on the outer corner. I don't want to do it too much because I don't want to make it like too dark. I do have to say I'm very, 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 very pleased by that black. Because I'm just gonna clean that up. Okay, I could say I'm pretty pleased with that. The glitter's not that bad. It's actually sticking and there was not much fallout, which I'm really surprised about. But yeah, that's the look. I'm gonna pop on some lashes and I'll be right back. Okay, I just put my lashes on. I'm just waiting for it to dry. I don't know, I'm really digging this look, to be honest. Okay, so we're now gonna move on to the skin. I'm using this Radiant Peach Brightening Primer. Oh, this stuff is nice. It literally feels like a moisturizer. It's definitely brightening. For me at least, because it's very pale. But I feel like under your foundation, this is gonna help even out your skin. I'm definitely liking this stuff. Very hydrating. But not greasy, like it sinks into the skin. And it doesn't feel silicone-y, which I like. Okay, so that's a thumbs up for me on that one. I like it. Okay, so now on to the exciting part. We're going to be using the Revolution Pro Full Cover Camouflage Foundation. Now I bought two shades. I've got F12 and F13. Most of the time F12 doesn't really fit me. I'm going to show you the two swatched. This is what the foundation looks like up close, just in a standard tube. Okay, so this is F12 and this is F13. Now these feel super nice actually, very like creamy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a dab, just a dab of F13 just to warm it up. I do feel like F12 is a bit too pinky neutrally for me, so this is the shade I've got now. I mixed a dollop of F12 and I'm just going to dot this all over. Okay, so you definitely don't need a lot with this foundation. Covers it very well. So this is what the foundation looks like up close. The shade is not perfect. Again, I feel like it's too pinky for me. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean it works, but it's definitely a little too pink. Hopefully when I put the concealer, it's going to balance it out a little bit. Okay, so now I'm going to take the full cover concealers. I'm going to use C12 and C5. I'm going to use this Raw Techniques setting brush that I've been loving to blend my concealer out with. Oh, the concealer is not bad actually. So I use more F12 than F5 because F5 is very light. That is just using a little bit of product just to look at the difference. Yeah, these are definitely full coverage. Okay, we're going to use the rest of C5 to highlight the highest points. I'm going to use some of the Makeup Revolution banana powder and we're going to set that under eye. Also going to set the rest of the foundation because it feels very sticky, I do have to say. I'm going to use some bronzer quickly. I'm going to use the Primark Perfect Colour mattifying powder. Okay, so whilst applying my bronzer, I do feel like my brush is literally clinging to the foundation because it's just so full coverage. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but the formula feels very sticky and it feels heavy on my skin, I have to be honest. And it's literally tugging my brush. I really want to pop some of this purpley shade from the palette on my lower lash line. Very close. So I'm just going to take some of this super pretty gold shade here. I want to highlight that corner. It's not light enough to be a inner corner highlight, to be honest, but hey ho, hey ho. We're now going to move on to highlight. They have this 4K highlighter palette. To be honest, I should be using the 8K one, I believe, because it's a more goldish colour as well. So this is more for paler skin tones. But I think I'm going to make it work by using these two shades right here. And actually you could highlight with that colour. Okay, that's what the swatch looks like. The white is definitely very intense. It does go very chunky when you swatch them, which I'll show you in a second. Those are the swatches. But look at them. I don't know if you can see, but it goes very chunky when you swatch them. I'm going to take some of the white and put that on. That's much better. Yes! Yes! I think I'm going to just take this peachy colour. I feel like it's the only highlight shade I can wear in this palette. It's very pink. Pretty, but I feel like the foundation's making it apply very patchy. The finish of it is very, very pretty, so I might actually get the darker one. Okay, so to finish everything off, we're going to put something on our lips, and I'm using the new Supreme Matte Lip Pigment in Illusion. These look very similar to the YSL lipsticks, but I'm really excited about this. This is what the shade looks like. I love this shade, so beautiful. Oh my god, I love this shade. I mean, I don't know if it goes with this look, but it's just like, I feel like I'm gonna wear this a lot. The consistency feels really nice. Not sticky, it's making my lips look plump. It's matte, it's like a creamy matte. Don't know if this is gonna dry though. Okay, so now it's time to give you guys my final thoughts. Okay, so I've taken a good look at my skin, and I do feel like my most favourite bits were the brows, the glitter and the lip. Definitely, I love those three like by far, and I definitely see myself using it. I'm kind of iffy on the concealer because I see it creasing, but then I do like the finish of it. I love how it's made my under eyes look super bright and flawless. I'm not too sure about the foundation because it feels super heavy and the colour is not right. When I put my foundation sticks, like the Makeup Revolution ones in F12 and F13, I even mixed with F14, I'm not too sure actually, maybe that's why. But it looks just really pink, like pink. And it's definitely different to my neck. It works when you look at it now, but there's a difference, and it's just too pink. I look like a peach or something like that, I don't know. I wish it was just more yellowy, olivey, I guess. So yeah, and also the foundation is super like tacky, and then when you, even though I set with powder, once I was putting my bronzer, it was literally like dragging my brush and it was applying patchy, like my bronzer was applying patchy on it. So I don't know how I feel about it. Even the highlighter was applying a little bit patchy, like I had to blend it a bit more. And it definitely feels heavy on the skin. So yeah, I'm not too sure about the foundation. The glitter is actually surprisingly really good, like it's staying there, it's bright. The eyeshadows are really pigmented, but they do have a kickback to it, so just be careful with that. Just make sure to tap off the excess and maybe do the eyes first when you are going to use it. But I'm very surprised with the pigmentation, like the way the brown and the black showed up on my skin. I'm loving the lip, guys. I love the lip, like that's my most favorite thing. With the eyeshadow base, I don't think I like it because of the shade, but we're going to see how it stays on like under the eyeshadow throughout the rest of the day and see if it helps with creasing at all. And the highlight palette was actually kind of really nice. When you touch it, it does feel very powdery and chunky, but then when you put it on the skin, it's very luminous, very soft, and you can make it like a blinding highlight if you want, if you put a bit more or a bit more of the lighter ones. But it's very pretty, like it makes your skin look soft and it's not chunky on the skin, it's not glittery on the skin, which I really like. So I might actually get the darker one. And I think that's it for now, guys. We're gonna wear this for a few hours. It's now 9 AM, so we'll see how this looks later on. Alright guys, I'm back. It's almost 6 PM, so I've had this foundation on for a good 9 hours. Well, this whole makeup look, to be honest. Let me just quickly get a mirror. Okay, so to be honest, I'm very surprised by the foundation. Like, the foundation has not budged. For the concealer, I do have to give it another go with like more baking with like my beauty blender, because I did use a brush and I didn't really bake with it. Because here it's nice, but it's creased a little bit under my eyes and my mascara has smudged on it. And I think that's, but then I didn't really get that in other times where I wore this mascara. It's the L'Oreal Aesthetic Mascara, Paradise Mascara. But the foundation has not budged. There's not even any smile lines. And it actually kind of adapted to my skin tone. I went out with this, I didn't feel that bad with it. I mean, it definitely does adapt to your skin tone. The thing I'm most surprised is my eyes. They look like they've just been done. There's no creasing, the glitter's still intact, the eyeshadow is still intact, my eyebrows are still intact, the lip has come off a little bit. The only thing I have to say about the lip is that it felt a bit drying at one point. My camera just died, so I put it to charge for a bit and I'm now back. But I don't know where I left off, so anyways, I'm going to start from the eyes. I think I was talking about the eyes. The eyes literally look like they haven't budged. I'm so shocked. The glitter is stuck on there. And I didn't even use glitter glue. But like I said, there's definitely something in the pan holding the glitter together, and it makes the glitter stick to my eyeball. You know, my eyelid, I mean. I'm surprised that the eyeshadow, the eyebrows is bomb. The lipstick, oh, I think I ended off on the lipstick, but anyways, the lipstick felt drying after a certain bit, but then it felt okay afterwards. I haven't reapplied and there's still a bit of colour, but you can just reapply if you need to. I'm still in love with the shade, so the lipstick is still a thumbs up for me because it's still pretty on. The highlight, no, it's nice. You know, there's nothing special about it apart from the fact that it's very affordable. I feel like the primer, so I'm missing out the primer. I definitely feel like I would use the primer. Look at my smile lines, there's barely any there. Maybe it is the primer, I don't know. Definitely felt like a moisturizer rather than something that's very silicone-y, which I really like. As you can tell, the lipstick's a little bit off. Look at the eyes. How is that glitter still on? You can see it's a bit dark around here. My mascara is smudged and it's creased a little bit. I'm not going to look up because I don't really do that. But you can see white lines when normally I don't really get that. I just have my normal eye creases, but it doesn't look dark or light. It just looks normal. So those are my thoughts on the Revolution Pro makeup products. Well, some of them I didn't try all. I'm very pleased. I am very pleased with the products and very surprised actually. Everything's really good. So yeah, I mean, it did pass the test in my opinion. 9-hour test. That's not bad, to be honest. So yeah, if you guys want me to try more Revolution Pro makeup products, let me know in the comments, because I know there's other stuff that I haven't tried out yet. Or there's new Makeup Revolution products as well. I really want to try the creamy eyeshadows in the pots. I need to try that. I think that's all I have to say, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!